Internal Security Minister Senator Guy Mayers is appalled by the recent spike in violent crime, but he insists the community must help empower the police in their crime-fighting efforts. Mayers believes the fear of crime has paralyzed the public will to rid the nation of the scourge. He says citizens must share information with law enforcement and work with them to root out the malcontents in society. The minister says it's time to take a stand.
At the moment, the persons who are perpetrating the crimes feel emboldened because there's so much talk these days in the media and everywhere else about crime that people seem to be getting afraid. And people are afraid of reprisals, and so persons are not coming forward with information. We can look at this from two ways. One is that we decide to change this attitude, and we as a community, as a nation, can decide we've had enough. We will work with law enforcement, give the information to the police that is required so that they can bring the perpetrators of the crime to justice, or we can continue, as we're doing now, to be afraid, not share the information, and then the perpetrators of the crime become emboldened.
Mayers says the collective will of the St. Lucian people is key in taking back the streets from the criminal elements who flout the law with impunity. However, he acknowledges there is a credibility gap between the public and the police.
There will always be persons who have their differences, who have their feelings of mistrust with the police. We need to work on that as well. But let us give the information to the police. Let us be willing as a community, not just as one person, but as a community, to give evidence in court to bring the perpetrators of those crimes to justice.
The opposition St. Lucia Labour Party has called for the resignation of the Internal Security Minister on numerous occasions and has cited the upsurge in violent crime as the main reason why Stephenson King should give Guy Mayers the pink slip. The minister rebuffed the criticism, stating crime does not discriminate along party lines.
When those youngsters are shooting, the bullets or the guns have no political color. They do not discriminate between one party or another. And therefore, we as a community of people need to be able to work together to bring this crime situation to an acceptable level. And one murder is one too many, much less the amount that we have had to date.
Mayor says the problem of crime will not be solved by the policymakers in government, but by all walks of St. Lucian society. He has proposed a joint parliamentary sitting on crime at which ideas and recommendations can be thrashed out and taken under serious consideration for implementation. Mayor says public cooperation will turn the tide in what many critics view as a losing battle.